All right, so this is what's gonna do. We already know it's gonna start off fine, right? And then as soon as we get into it, as soon as Telly come up, y'all won't be able to see me anymore. But we're gonna figure this on out, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me. And we just gonna go this way because there's no other way. I don't know what to tell. I don't know, y'all. Pops right up though. But I am here. See, these is all of the times that I'm thinking about that later on in life. I'm like, remember when I was struggling with the fucking and then now, here and now. Let me see. Try one more time. All right, I'm about to try and bring you up again. Okay, boom. It gave me the option to ask you to join. Now again, Kelly. We got it. Now I'm gonna be wild close, but we here.
What the fuck was that? Like, can
I
you
have
hear?
no. I think you about to drop a bomb or something because Facebook ain't wanted to get out. Or
I'm chilling. That's crazy though. But that was my shit. I had to go to my settings and some permissions was off as far as sharing the screen. I guess. Crazy.
Okay. Well, welcome, Telly, to the Blooniverse officially.
Salute to the blue. Yo, I just wanted to say salute to you. You're doing great things with this. I like this. I
Thank you.
definitely like
Thank you. Well, we're gonna start because this is your first official visit to the Blooniverse. So we're gonna start from the very beginning, okay? So most of us know you from We in the Telly,
on,
big OHM days. What's been going on? How did you become a battle rapper? Because I remember when I was battling, you was like, I ain't with that. I don't know.
I definitely said that. I mean, to be honest, it started with, like, I think I posted this stat. It was like 2021. It was like early 2021. And I was just chilling. I was working and, taking care of family. I was really not like invested in rap. Like, I had fell completely off as far as making music and shit. And then a guy named Mosin hit me up. Shout out to Mosin. If anybody know Mosin, he got the ginger drinks. I don't know if you're ginger drinks, but he hit me up. He real tapped in with goods and battle rap. So he hit me up one day. It was like, yo, you want to battle? And I'm like, do I want to battle? And at the time, I was tapped in with URL. I was watching battle rap because I love battle rap. That's what got me back
Right, because I remember we would watch battles and stuff, but you just wasn't interested in actually getting. You was like, nah, like people in your face, screaming, yelling. I remember you asked me like, what if somebody spit on you? Like, I'm like, I'm gonna ask you that now. So if somebody spits on you and they're so close to your face, how do you handle that?
That happened to me twice already. Like I ain't gonna say who it was, but I kind of wiped it off, and then I told him on the low while he was rapping, like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But what can you do? Like, do your thing, but don't spit on me though, bro. Like, relax, back up a little bit. Bro.
Right, like I know you feel that, nigga. Like, do one of those or something.
And then your breath stink on top of that. That's crazy. That is really
now you walking around with stink breath spit stuck to the side of your face. It's just crazy. So how do you feel the transition was, and what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and try my hands at battling?
I mean, I think as a writer and as a rapper, always my music, if you listen to my music, besides We in the Telly, there's a lot of songs that you can cater to battle rap because I'll be talking to people. It's not nobody specifically. I'm just talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I think my writing was already formatted for battle rap because I was talking to people already. So it's like, oh, I could do this. And then when Mosin called me and was like, yo, I got a dude named Casino C's. I said, Casino C's? Who the fuck is Casino C's?
Right. And at this time, I knew who C's was, but me and him hadn't really talked in a while. And me and you were still hanging tough like all the time. So like you like, yeah, I'm about to take this battle. I'm like, oh, I'm about to do that. Okay.
That was crazy. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Shout out to C's though. Shout out to C's. That was fire. Yeah, we set that up at shout out to Luxor on Main Street. He did the event. Mosin set it up. Goods came through. I know you was there. I know you can vouch for all of that. So it was fire. It was fire. Shout out to C's, definitely. But
Now there
yeah,
was a
that was my
discrepancy with that footage though, because we never seen it. What happened?
listen. I
You know,
all I can say is
I'm
the
gonna
man
ask
never
now.
dropped
You
it.
know my ass. You know.
All I can say is he never dropped it. I don't know why. He I guess he felt some type of way, whatever that was, and he just said, "No, I'm
But
not
maybe he
dropping."
had felt a way about. Like, what was it? You think? Do you? Because I mean, the battle itself was good.
Fire.
I feel like it was a very decent crowd. For decent, decent is not even the word. We were packed in there like sardines. So, what would have been the reason to not drop the battle? Do you think it was like a play of egos, or do you think maybe he just was lost interest?
Were you there for the video shoot after the battle?
I was there for a little while. I was there, but I wasn't in the building for the video shoot. I had stepped out because I was talking to people about, your battle, the discrepancy between whether you won, C's won. I was talking to Goods. Goods said he didn't basically ain't have a choice in the matter. He had chose you, but the other, he was outvoted at that point. So I was out there, doing my thing, media before I was even media. So I missed the video itself, but I do know it happened.
Well, I'm gonna tell you just my theory on it. When he called me about the battle, his whole idea was to make a video, and inside the video have a real battle. So
Okay.
that's his idea. So my theory is, if you think about it, after the battle, a lot of people left. There wasn't a lot of people left in the venue. So when
That's
he
right.
shot the video, there wasn't a lot of people there. So I think, and some people told me this, he felt the type of way about that. Like he didn't have
Yeah,
people.
but I mean, we were being told to clear out because they were shooting. They were getting ready to shoot a video.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because why not drop the? That's great for you and your Molson beverage, your brand, your Luxor. Like
Right.
Benny was there. Like it was amazing. Like why wouldn't you drop the battle? So
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I have
Have
no idea.
have you or C's have talked to him since, maybe to see if maybe we can purchase the footage or if there's a way around it?
C's have told me that he's talked to him. I've seen him and talked to him in person and on Facebook. And he told me that the last time I talked to him, he said he was going to give the footage to Omar from King City.
Mm.
I don't
Okay,
know
so
why.
wait a minute, because what does Omar, shout out to Omar, shout out to King City, supplying all of the cheap blunts and tobacco products. But what do Omar got to do with?
I don't know. Nothing. But that's what he told me. He was going to send me the battle in my email, and he never did. So I don't know. Shout out to C's. C's is on the shout out to C's in the building. I mean, he could probably say a few things, but that's the last time I heard that he was going to send me the footage in the email and he was going to give some footage to Omar. So I don't know. It is what it is.
Mm.
Salute to
Okay.
him though.
Okay, so walking down memory lane, that happens. You know Telly already, or he finds you?
What'd you say? Say that again.
I said, so walking down memory lane, that happens. That battle happens, and
Right.
then what happens? Your like Gully finds you, or you know him already?
Well, Gully and was in the building. I already knew Gully from OHM and Tev. Shout out, rest in peace to Tev. I don't know if you remember. But that was Block Boys. They had their own little clique. Block Boy, it was Gully, Tev, Donnie Nevada. It was a few other motherfuckers. So we all knew each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? So Gully was in the building for the C's battle. And then when Gully and Hustle was like, yo, we had a battle rap idea already, got the name and everything. We just ain't pushed it forward. He was like, I think we should do it now. We can get a little buzz. And that's when you came about. And, we're going to build a league behind Blue, C's, and Telly. And yeah, that's why.
Now, I wasn't gonna say it because I've been saying when I got brought the idea, I was specifically told that they were trying to build a league around me, you, and C's. Right.
That's what I was told.
That's what. As a matter of fact, I didn't know them. You introduced me to them after you told me the idea, right? So I said it before, but actually, me and C's was talking one day, and he was like, "Oh well." The discrepancy is he was like, well, they told me that basically y'all battle was the reason why the league was getting built. So I'm like, well, that's just not what I was told. But I'm happy that somebody else finally said it, because it's like sometimes I say stuff and people just be like, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't say shit for no reason. Like, that's what happened. Like, that's what happened. So he comes up to you, or what happens? Does he inbox you? Does he come up to you like, good job, I have this idea?
No,
what happens?
We I believe, if my memory correct, after the battle, we was all outside chilling. It was a whole bunch of us, and we was just talking about the idea.
Right.
And I believe maybe a week later, maybe days later, I linked up with Gully and Hustle, and we talked about it. And that's the first event came about. They said it was going to set up another event at Luxor, and and that's how everything came about with SDK, my second battle. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's go back to that meeting. Y'all get to the meeting, everything is good and everything. Was there any like feelings? Did you feel anything weird? Did you think that, or like, did you get all good positive vibes? Like, how were you feeling when you went there today?
From who?
When you went and met with whoever wants smoke for the first time to talk about the SDK battle?
Like I said, me and Gully already knew each other, and me and Hustle, as far as the OHM days with Hard Money, we was always tight. So it wasn't no type of hard, no feelings. No, these my niggas. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm with this. I fuck with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely not. I was fucking with them niggas. There was no nothing.
So from there, you battle SDK, you battle Kush Cloud, right?
No. SDK, and then after SDK was Unlimited Bars.
Unlimited Bars, right. And then, because Kush was your last battle there?
I didn't battle Kush. I battled Dutch Black.
Right. You're right. It was Dutch. So the Dutch battle goes. Now, at this point, you're already, you hadn't really said it publicly, but you was looking into other things. I know that you had asked me, like, how I was battling on the beat and stuff like that, like, just, doing your homework and stuff. So this is before even, like, right after, I think before your last battle, you was talking about Verbal Warzone. Before you actually got your last battle, you was talking about Verbal Warzone, just the ins and outs of it. And then, you were just seeing how you get, I know you was asking me a lot of questions too, like about like, so how you get booked out of town, like how you, certain stuff like that. And then you take the Dutch battle, and then something happens. There's a comment, there's a stat requesting the top 5 in Buffalo. In that stat, you got tagged. I know I'm really good at my job. I'm really good at my job. So in that stat, it's a top 5 list requested. You're doing pretty good right now. You're the face of the league. No face has been talked about, but it's understood that Telly is the face of the league. Telly is the one that's getting the push right now. So you're doing your thing, but you're also keeping your avenues open to other things, right? Before I get into the stat, the comment, and the question, was it something that happened that led you to look for other directions, or was it just you didn't want to be confined to one place?
I want to clear some things up, because you said a few things, and I just clear things up because I know it's a long time ago. A lot of things I don't remember.
And that's what we for. We're here to clear it up.
You bringing everything back. So I believe after my UB battle, I started getting hit up by like Grid City. Grid City reached out to me. Shout out to Harlem and them right after my UB battle, and I was already booked for Whoever Wants Smoke. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Boom, boom, boom. But we'll talk in the future.
And booked for the Dutch battle already, or was it the?
No, before Dutch. This is before Dutch. This is before Dutch, and then I battled Dutch, and then I had like maybe Verbal Warzone hit me up. iBattle even hit me up at that time, and I'm like, oh shit, god damn, these leagues hitting me up. So, right then I was like, I wanna branch off and fuck with them. I want to fuck with other leagues. I want to be home team, of course, but I definitely want to spread my wings. I don't want to just battle in Buffalo. That wasn't my thing. That just wasn't my thing. I wanted to spread my wings, and that's what I said in my stat. My lens was wider. It wasn't just Buffalo. Shout out to my hometown, but I want to spread my wings. I want to be international. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I definitely wasn't the face of Whoever Wants Smoke. I just want to clear that up.
From the outside looking in, that's how it was perceived.
I know, but that's where everything started though, Boogie, if you
It
remember that.
is.
And I said on the stat, I never wanted to be the face.
Hold on. We get in there. We get in there.
I didn't want to be the face. So
you said you have your eyes, you keeping your eyes on other horizons, I think was the comment.
my lens was wider. That was
Your
my word.
lens was wider, open to other. And you said, I thank
Yeah.
you. Said thank you.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't. And it wasn't even like, oh, you know, fuck them, thank you. Da, da, da. It was like, you know, I'm not gonna fight for the face because I know that, you know, my eye is open elsewhere. So, however, before then, there was a series of stats going on, subliminal or not.
Right.
People felt as if maybe you were talking about the league, maybe the league owner was talking about you. Did you feel as if you were making subliminal stats up until that point about the league?
Can you hear me? Because this
Yeah,
your joint spinning. You
yeah,
hear
I
me?
can
Okay. Because
hear you.
I'm trying to remember all these stats. It was so long ago, and I don't recall subliminal stats for some reason. From maybe you might have to refresh my memory on what was said. I don't remember.
To be honest, I was trying to jig your memory because at the time when the stats had got called into question, I didn't personally feel as if I couldn't pinpoint a stat where I felt as if you were talking about the league per se.
Right.
I know that it was said.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what stat you're talking about now. I'm trying to think of what I said. Holy shit. Damn. It just hit me. I can't recall. I don't know if that was the top 5
That was
stat.
the one where it was like a specific stat that somebody quoted. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the exact wording.
Right.
And I remember that was like that was like the final straw. But I mean, before then, because I guess the problem was that there were stats made that were being perceived to be talking about the league, and then the stat in the groups happened with the with the top 5 and broader horizons.
Right.
And then after that, there's a stat released. These guys don't do, these guys not who they are on Facebook and blah, blah, blah. Then you didn't respond. A few weeks go by, months actually. I think it was like a month or two. And you start requesting about your battle. What happened?
You talking? Oh, now we on the show off thing. We talking the show off battle.
Yeah, now we're past that because remember it was subtle at first. It was like subtle, and then we still seeing you though.
Right.
And then the show off battles happens.
Right.
And then the stats become a little bit more clear that hey, whoa, there's an issue going on between Telly and whoever wants smoke. So the Telly battle happens. Boom. What happens after? Not the Telly battle. You are Telly. The show off battle happens. Yeah, the show off battle happens, and then boom. What happens to turn these subtle stats into no? There's a direct issue.
So the show off battle happens. I believe right after the show off battle, I believe I posted an Instagram live. Just like bigging myself up. I was proud of myself, for being my 5th battle and battling somebody of that caliber, and they saying I actually won the battle, you know what I'm saying? So I'm bigging myself up, and I kind of was like, yeah, price go up now. Yeah, just talking my shit.
All right.
And I think Gully or whoever felt the type of way about that, about me saying that, basically, that the price will go up or whatever. And I think that's where it started getting kind of shaky. So,
but why did you think that? Why would they assume that the price would go up for them, being that was the home league?
Yeah. I mean, I talked to a few of my friends and told them the situation. Even they told me, was like, yo, bro, you may have been in the wrong for that, Telly. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even front them, because it's your 5th battle. Like, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bugging out. You talking price go up. I get what they were saying. I definitely understood people saying I could have, maybe pumped my brakes a little bit. So I kind of can understand how they felt the type of way about that. But to take it to the lengths that it went was like, come on. So I'm, We waiting months and months. 2 months go by, 3, 4, and I'm like, okay, what's going on with the battle? I'm gonna be honest with you. Your man told me a bunch of crazy different reasons why it was delays with the battle. People don't know, but it was the lighting situation. Something was wrong with the lighting. I said
Oh,
lighting.
so initially it wasn't that you just weren't getting your battle back. You were
No, no,
okay.
absolutely not.
See, I was always under the impression that it was just up and you just wasn't getting your shit.
Oh, no, I talked to Gully on several occasions on the phone, like, yo, bro, what's going on? It was the lighting. I'm like, the lighting. I thought about the battle, like, it was bright as fuck in that motherfucker. What do you mean the lighting? Like, I don't understand the lighting part. So I let that slide. So I waited another month. The fuck is going on? Can I get my battle? Then it got crazy. Like, it was almost like, fuck you. Like, we not dropping shit. Basically, we not doing none of that.
Now,
Like,
I want to ask something because I do want you to finish, but I do want to ask something because I heard that you actually invested in that battle.
myself did not invest. I did, and Luxor did.
Okay.
Rue, I forgot. Shout out to Rue. Shout out to Rue from Luxor.
Okay. So you
Show off,
actually had stock. You actually had stock in this battle. You actually had money in this battle.
Show off wanted 1,500. Rue put in half, and I put in half. And that's how the battle happened. That's how it
Okay. So
happened.
then fast forward, you're like, okay, I'm in this independent contract. Did you guys have a contract on the monies and how everything is supposed to be?
No, and that was what's the name's beef. He was like, you should have had a contract.
Set up.
That's what he kept saying.
Anytime you give any amount of money over $100, especially.
That's crazy. But that's me being new in the game. All that
Anything over $600 for a
shit
fact.
crazy. That's crazy.
But
yeah, that's how that
you know,
happened.
you live and you learn. You live and you learn. There's a lot of things that you've learned since, you know. So okay, so that happens. It goes from okay, it's just lighting to fuck you, we're not dropping the battle. You make a stat, you say, basically to the effect of like, that's crazy that my battle not dropping. It gets over 52 comments. It gets over 52 comments with people, you know, just voicing their opinion like, yo, where's battle, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
There's a stat produced from Gully, you want your battle, come get your battle back in blood.
Yeah, come get it in blood. That was the words to me. You get it back.
Now, this is before the spaces. This is before the spaces. How did you feel initially did y'all have a conversation before the get it back in blood stat?
We had texting conversations. That was very short. The conversation on the phone happened with Hustle. Me and Hustle talked for like maybe 2.
He's a better communicator, I would say that.
We talked for like 2 hours. It was long, but it was heated. It was debated, and he trying to basically tell me why they not dropping a battle. And I'm like, and what he was saying was, it's out of my hands. This is his shit. It's not in my hands. This is all Gully. And I'm like, bro, that's your bro though. Like you can't tell him nothing. Like if you feel a type of way about it, tell Gully you feel a type of. I can't do nothing. It ain't got nothing. All right. You know, it got to some words and shit, and it got a little nasty with me and Hustle. So I was tight, and that's when I think the Twitter shit happened with 40 bars, and it was so many motherfuckers in that goddamn Twitter space. That shit was ridiculous.
Wait, now what happened with 40 bars?
So before that happened, I was tight about the whole not dropping, the lighting thing, all this whole bullshit. So I was already on Twitter. This was when Midnight Madness was popping. Shout out to Sir Free the Way. But Bargy to Death was always on fucking Twitter. So I was always on Twitter space with him. So I was hot about the battle. Baz from Bargy to Death loved my show off material. He loved it. I used to spit it for him. And he was like, yo, I wish you can, that battle would drop. They need to see that battle because that material was fire. I said, I know. So he was in the space with, I believe, 40 and E Hart. It was a whole bunch of battle rappers. They fuck with Baz. So they talked about, yo, yeah, we got a dude named Telly. He just battled Show Off. He fire. He was like, word. They brought me up as a speaker. They like, yo, you battle Show Off. Where you battle Show Off? I said, Buffalo, boom, boom, boom. At this time, I believe Gully and them was in the space. I seen the space. And they say, what a battle? I said, it hasn't dropped yet. They like, when did you battle him? I told them the month. They was like, damn, that was 6 months ago. Like, how the fuck your battle ain't drop yet? I said, listen, 40, it's out of my hands. I don't know why they not dropping it. So she like, shit, I'm a lawyer. I'm a low-key lawyer. You hit me. I'm like, all right, 40. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, it got crazy. They started asking me questions, and I was just basically saying it was just, I don't know why it's not dropping, you know. And then that caused controversy because they felt the type of way about the Twitter space. So I don't know.
So then there's also an Instagram that you do. I think, is it with Angry Fan? I don't even remember who it was with, but it was an Instagram. It was a live. Trust me, it was an Instagram live, and you were actually promoting for a upcoming battle. Um, one of them, I want to say it was Angry Fan, but maybe it wasn't. But I know it was four of you, and whoever wants smoke comes up, and you says, "Fuck whoever wants smoke."
That rings a bell, but I'm trying to think of who the hell I was on fucking Instagram live with.
I want to say it was Angry Fan, if I'm not mistaken. It was two other people, but I can't really recall them. Or was it Spliff?
It might have been, because I'm on live with Spliff. I've never been, shout out to Angry Fan, but I've never been on live.
It might have been it might have been Spliff, but I do recall you were in the top right, and I think you was in a car, and you was on live, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever wants smoke came up, but this was well into the Get It Back in Blood, and
I was like, yeah, that had me feeling type of way. Like, I'm from the streets. Like, when you say that to somebody, like, you get it back in blood, that means something. You know what I'm saying? That's just not no, you know what I mean? You don't say that to people. You know what I mean? So
how did that feel? Because you said y'all was like all pretty cool up until whatever really happened. And then they said that there was also a conversation, because now we weren't really talking at this point, because I didn't know everything that was going on with you and Gully or whatever. And we had our own shit. So, but the way it looked, and now that it's like on the outside looking in, it's like the way it looked is, oh, bitch, now I call you my sister, and I introduce you to these niggas, and you now everybody acting funny. So it's like, yeah, like, so I do get it, like I said, from the outside looking in. But there's a Spaces done, and he said that there was conversations made, but he gets on the Spaces. I really didn't understand what the Spaces was supposed to be about, but I know that you both was there, and he was saying, "Oh, dudes is not really acting like how they just why I like doing Spaces, da, da, da." And you were really trying to, like, keep it calm. If you feel some type of way, I apologize, but this is about the battle. What happens? What was that about?
I remember that Spaces. That's kind of vague. I believe that Spaces was to iron shit out. That Spaces, like, we gonna get on Spaces, and we gonna because this shit is bullshit. Y'all need to just iron this shit. I was a lot of people. Nix was talking to him like, yo, y'all need to squash this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was the Spaces, and that Spaces kind of went left. It didn't end up ironing it out. It ended up in more of a
infuriating it, honestly, for real. That's what I got from it.
It was a lot of spinning of words and shit like that. He tried to say I left the league, and he said, why was you here if you wanted to leave? And I'm like, that wasn't I didn't leave. Like, that's what I was so confused of why he kept saying that. Like, I didn't leave. Like, you basically said fuck me. That's why you said fuck me. So I left.
Do you think it was the comment of I got my mindset on, or my eyes set on the Horizons thing, or do you think that they felt like it was a spit in their face because they felt like they had and maybe invested, and then you were planning on not leaving, but doing other things? Do you think, or which do you think it is?
I don't, to be honest, I really couldn't answer that. You have to ask them that. I have no idea. I don't see what's wrong with spreading your wings. I don't, as a league, you want that. You really do. Like, that's crazy to feel a type of way that somebody want to. And then when you look back, fast forward, the people that's been in that league that has spread their wings, you see what happened. So it makes me think, like,
Do you
I
think
don't
they
know.
think that if their talent goes out, then there won't be anything left for the league?
Some league owners care about the league more than the battlers.
Mm,
That's all. It's about the league at the end of the day.
mm,
And for me, wrong approach to have as a league owner. If I was a league owner, it's without the battlers, you have no league.
yeah,
You have
you
league
have
without
you have to show them that you care. That's why I always say, even when I do throw battles or events and stuff, I'm not a league. I have a platform,
right.
and we're doing this together. We're working together. You get what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, but I need y'all to understand. I'm just a battler trying to make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, when you have that approach, nothing ever ran good under a dictatorship. So,
There you go.
that was that. I'm kind of upset because I felt like there was so much left
It's
with
a,
your storyline in the league,
it
though.
was so much. I mean, respectfully though, I think that happened. I think the show off battle dropped. Salute to show off. I mean,
Do you feel
to
the battle could have did better if it would have dropped sooner?
absolutely. And now I think about it, I think that was the reason why, if they felt the type of way about me and they know that was going to bring a lot of buzz to me, why not hold it? No, we're not giving no buzz to him. You drop it
Mhm.
earlier, you getting more traction. Like, you would have had way more views, all of that. Like, so maybe it was done on purpose. I don't know, but that's what I gather from it. So it is what it is.
I understand. So then from there, the show off battle drops. It does what it does. You guys never really mend the relationship. However, you find a home at Verbal Warzone, and you're really, really good at it. Tell me about that.
Wow, that was an amazing experience. I've watched you on Verbal Warzone,
Yeah.
so I've watched Miss Ill on Verbal. So when I watched y'all, I was like, yo, I would love to do that. So to reach out to Chosen, shout out to Piffy,
Shout out to
and
Chosen, the
and
real OG, never ever the little one.
I remember we was on a live one day. I think Piffy or somebody was on a Chosen live or something. And Piffy kept saying, yo, you got to get my man on Verbal. And he was like, yo, we gonna book him. Let's see what the fuck everybody keep talking about. Who the fuck is Telly nigga? So
Mm-hmm.
they for the sniper joint, and the sniper joint went so well. Like it went so good. I did so well on there. A lot of people fucked with it. So shout out to Quan the Rebel for battling me on Verbal Warzone. That was fucking fire. So yeah, that's how that happened. Shout out to Chosen. Shout out to Chosen, definitely.
Okay. And then from there, you get linked in with Grid City.
Um No, I believe before I did Verbal Warzone, I battled at Grid City once. I battled
Okay.
King Nova before Verbal. I did King Nova.
Oh yeah, you're
Shout,
right. You're right. You did. You had King Nova before Verbal. So
yeah,
how did you get to Grid City? And did Grid City open up the doors for Verbal, or was it Pitchy
I,
that had opened up those
I
doors for you?
I think the whole thing together, as far as whoever wants smoke, all those battles. Then you got watching show off. I think that I told you that's when Harlan was hitting me up after the UB battle. That's when he was
Mm-hmm.
hitting me up. So we was already in talk. So after the show off battle, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta book you." I was like, "Yeah, I gotta fuck. I gotta see what's going on. I don't want to go out of town anyway." So this would be my first experience out of town. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. So yeah, that's how. So I think they did open the door for the Verbal and all of that stuff to happen. Just everything in totality, I believe.
Okay, okay. So what's life like the difference between being like so into your music, and then you said you was just like, hey, listen, nothing's really going on with that right now. So, and then switching right over into battle rap, and now you're so active, like you're so active, you're so
Yeah,
big.
as it's just I think about it a lot, just like how engaged I was making music when we was doing OHM, and we in the Tellys, and all your great performances, and seeing everybody else, and then to stop rapping because I lost the passion. Like the passion was not there. Like I didn't spending so much money in studios and the mixtapes that dropped, and not seeing the profit and not getting the love I felt I should have got. I'm like it's not. I had so much other shit going on personally with me. I'm like, nah, I don't. I'm not about to do this. So
You had to weigh your options, and music lost at that point. What do
yeah,
you think about maybe incorporating music with what you do as battling? Because I'm pretty sure you could get an opening performance at Purple or
I'm
anywhere, really, honestly.
I'm learning that now. Like I got to get back into the music because it all ties into one. You know what I'm saying? It's all linked together. Like these battlers, they got music out there, but you have to promote yourself like that. Like you a battler, you have to show that you can do music too. You know what I'm saying? So I have to. And I'm already in the works. You know, I got a few joints with Dub. Shout out to Dub Deuces. I got a few joints in the last maybe year or two that I've done as far as features with him. So I'm definitely getting back to my music bag. But I think it all links together. The battle rap and the music, it's all one.
Okay. What do you feel about media upstate in battle rap right now?
Media, as far as like upstate spin the block. Shout out to Chino. Shout out to you.
Right now, it's me, upstate spin the block, Mocha, and I think Bob Lewis just started one as well.
I love it. I love what everybody doing. We need it. We definitely need it. And every platform, we need more platforms. We need more media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Solid media platforms that's dedicated to the culture. But I love what everybody doing. I wish it was more, to be honest with you. Give you a different aspect. Mocha giving you the female aspect. You giving the broader, you know what I'm saying, as far as Buffalo, you know, shit like that.
I think
Upstate
more
spin the block guy.
like a journalistic approach. Like I like to put like Shade Room and OTFMZ in a clusterfuck and
That's
produce
crazy.
it.
Now, that's fire. Now, that's fire. You're gonna blow up with that shit. That shit crazy.
Well,
That
I'm
shit.
hoping we all blow up from it. Honestly, I'm hoping that we do. So you've been in a few different regions now battling. What would you say is the difference between like this region, which will be like Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Niagara Falls, and Albany, like that region, like our region, versus like out somewhere else, like especially New York?
I think you asking me the difference or my opinion on everything. What do you?
Do you have a different? I want to hear both. I want to hear your opinion on it. I want to know, do you feel there's a difference between the two crowds or regions? Like, what's your opinion on it?
It's definitely a difference, and I don't think it is really like a region thing. I think initially, I know you were battling this whole time, but we never had a league. So he came and the people came to watch. I think Buffalo initially, and they getting better at it, but initially it wasn't a battle rap crowd. It's
Right.
not a battle rap crowd. It's a rap crowd. It's a hip hop crowd. So a lot of things they don't know about battle rap. So that was a difference as opposed to going to a verbal war zone or a grid city. That's a battle rap crowd. You know what I'm saying? So that was a difference for me, battling at home and then going somewhere else. And you know, did it work in my favor because I was into battle rap and they was battle rap fans? Maybe. I don't know. But that for me, that was the difference as far as Buffalo being more of a rap hip hop crowd. But now they really tapped in. They
Yeah,
tapped in.
they definitely are. They don't want to hear, if you let some of them hear some of the old raps, they probably be like, what? Like, it's definitely getting there, and it's a beautiful thing to see it like blossom from its like inception until now. Like that is like a beautiful thing. So, where would you say that you want to see yourself at, like with battle rap? Like, do you feel like using it as a vessel, or do you feel like, hey, look, I'm gonna be the greatest in this shit and get paid six figures off this motherfucker?
I mean, honestly, I coming into this, nobody. It's only like one or two people that know this, but I mean, you see where I'm at. Like, I don't. There's people out here. You've been doing it for how long, Boogie? How long have you been?
7 years now.
I
Going
mean, 7 years. That's been rapping, doing battle rap for 10 years, 15 years. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I have a goal, a certain time frame of me battle rapping, and then after that, it's either ghostwriting or you know, take it. I already got my son. I don't know if you know my son making beats now. This nigga 11, crazy with it. So I'm just gonna give my talent to, you know what I'm saying, and help him.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing this forever. Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely.
You never know. You never know what might happen, and you be like,
That's true. That's true. Absolutely.
that's why you just gotta give it your all. Like, I always say, like, if I don't battle rap, because I don't really have like a goal in battle rap. Like, I'm gonna do this and be here, and I just love it. You right? So it's like, if I don't battle rap, I feel like I will always do something in it. And now that I know I'm like really good at this media shit, like it'll probably be that. Because I just love it. I just can't stay away from it. It's addicting. It's addicting.
I gotta stay in it somehow, whether it's media or somehow I'm gonna stay in the game somehow. But yeah, I got business goals that I'm actually working on right now that it's gonna take too much of my time. I can't do that and this. It's no.
Yeah. And you just gotta figure out where you wanna what you wanna do. Like I love battle rap, and I also use it to promote the leagues that I represent. So like, that's the beautiful part. And then like just networking and meeting people. So I like people sometimes, So,
Salute to the chat. I just wanted to say that real quick because I can't see the
comments. Yeah, no, I'm about to get to the comments right now.
I can't see.
I'm actually gonna read your comments because I don't have any bars for you. I left my bag on I left my folder at my cousin's house, so I don't have no. I do want to get your top fives, but I don't have any bars for us to rate today.
My came up. Oh wow.
Kamadunya said you got to spread your wings in order to grow instead of staying stagnant. Yes, and pause. Says big 30 or nothing. Target sign. Big Buzzo Telly Cole. Yeah, Telly Stacks.
Stacks in the building. Now I see my comments now. Salute the Brills. Salute the One Way in the building. I ain't see none of this. Capo in the building. Big 30. You beat.
All right, y'all gonna see. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing from me for a minute. I gotta get to the comments real quick.
I'm just Stretch. I ain't even see Stretch.
All right, let's see what they start.
Jig was in the building. Yo, stop playing. I ain't see none of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think we covered that way.
Salute to everybody in the chat, though. Stacks, what's good, bro?
Oh, yeah. All right, let me know if y'all got any questions for Mr. Telly Cole. So, Telly, are you familiar with any Albany, Syracuse, or Niagara Falls rappers?
Battle rappers or rappers?
Battle rappers.
Maybe one or two from Niagara Falls. I know a lot of Rochester. So of course, I know.
Not enough to do. Oh, we're gonna get to Rochester is closer to us, so I just wanted to know with those three regions if you had a top five. So let's start with Rochester because it'll probably be easier. Who would you say your top five from Rochester is?
Oh my God, why are you doing this to me?
You want to start with Buffalo?
No, we could do regular. Got to Rochester out the way because I'm tapped in, but I don't really listen to everybody. So
okay.
Salute to Stretch. Stretch, Crack, Story, Chase, and Bucky.
Aye, solid. That's a nice little solid. Top five in Buffalo.
Ooh, he put me on the spot. Okay, so this is like based off of like experience and this ain't no personal favorites or nothing. I'm just going by resume, experience, and just talent.
This is your personal. So when I do top fives, this is just about who you feel your top five is.
My five in Buffalo?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same way. It's and this is no order. I'm not putting myself in it, right?
You can if you want to, because got up here and was like, die line.
No, this for real on some real shit. This really the and I know people got their personal favorites, but this is really for me. This is the top five battle rappers in Buffalo. Okay. You.
Oh, thanks.
Miss Ill.
Facts.
C's. UB. And B the MC.
I like that five, and thank you. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. And you know what? If I had to substitute me, I will put you on that list for real.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be
Them
hungry.
lobsters looking pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, what you talking about?
How you feel about that? How you feel about that whole big 30 and lobster thing stirring up?
Listen, them boys gotta relax. And like them niggas,
Oh,
listen, they got people on their roster. That's the only thing they got over us. That's it. They just got a lot
fuck your shit, Telly Cole.
out of here, man. Like, salute the one way, salute the Burt. Yeah,
Who would you
man.
take from the lobsters?
I think you asked me this in the Twitter space. You did the Big 30 live.
The Twitter space is not out of the blue, Telly.
What did I say? I
You
said,
said your son, Berkio. You thought that made your son.
no, my answer was any of them. That was my answer on
any.
of them.
Oh yeah, any.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
I fuck with one way. I think he wants smoke anyway, so I'm gonna get him the fuck out of here one of these days. SK is my man. I think I don't know if he want to battle me. King Kai, I'm not tapped in with King Kai. King Kai is not a friend of mine on Facebook. He really don't engage with me at all. So I really don't know nothing about King Kai. Stretch.
That would be a fire battle though.
I think
you and Kai.
I think me and Kai. I don't know. I'm not tapped in with Kai. So they say he fire. I'm not really tapped in with him.
Y'all would be a good battle. But okay. You said Stretch.
Stretch. I would definitely battle Stretch. You know, I didn't like Stretch's comment about me as a battle rapper. Like he said I only battle on beat.
What'd he say?
Ain't like that. He said I'm an on beat battle rapper. That's what he called me, an on beat battle rapper. I said, word? Okay. 2 times, bro. Out of 17 battles over there. You call me an on beat. All right, bro.
Oh wow. So, Stretch and Telly. Okay, all right, okay. Wow. Now, one thing I will say about the Stretch and Telly battle, right, is that lyrically, I think it's dope. But Stretch, I feel like Bark, like where you take a talk to him approach. How do you feel like that would match up?
Interesting.
Cause he started out talking, but then he be like, and you be like, you say what you mean, but with conviction. But it's like, I'm not about to yell at you, nigga. I'm not about to. Like I'm saying, so
I'd battle some barkers, some spit in the breath stinking barkers.
Talk about
it. Fucking show off the like that shit don't do nothing. Like it don't. Because what I'm gonna say and how I say it and it's gonna take away all that barking shit. So yeah, it'll be interesting, but I'll get him out.
You tapped in with Leo?
Not
Leo,
really.
the guy from Rochester?
Not really. I know he battled C's. I know he battled somebody else from the town. But
Bob City too, and Rari Lauren.
I fuck with Rari. Shout out to Rari. I fuck with Rari. I like Rari.
Yeah. Would you battle Rari?
Absolutely. In Rochester too. Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely battle Rari. Absolutely.
What's some females? I mean, well, upstate is really only 4 of us. 5. Harm acting like she wants some smoke, but don't for real. But
the Harmex.
Yeah, salute the Harm. No, I'll fuck with Harm though. But once she said my name,
I don't know. Like
I want to see her get past Unique. But I understand Harm is my problem. You know what I'm saying? She from Buffalo. She coming up. She my problem. But I think what's going on with the Unique situation? Because I mean,
what you mean?
Oh, you don't know what's going on with her and Unique?
Oh, I've seen the stats and them going back in the back out thing and all that other William Mattars. Shout out to Lumi. I seen all of that. You commented on. I seen all of that.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
but yeah, basically, she just said, "I'm only nice because it was only 2 of us here. I'm not really nice for real."
I'm seeing some crazy stats from Unique too. So wow, that's crazy. Ooh.
I don't know, but I do want to see that, and I don't know if I want to even see that on the Spaces. I think I want to see that live for real.
Ooh.
I don't know. I might have to stir something up. Yeah, Harmex and Unique.
Has she had a face-to-face battle yet, Harmex?
Yeah, she even got a duck already. I forgot who was her first battle, but then she battled C's because her opponent didn't show up, I think. So then she battled C's because C's for freestyle and shit.
This
C
footage out
beater, no
there? That
print.
footage,
Huh?
that footage out there?
I think so. Yeah.
I gotta go watch her. I
Yeah,
didn't know
C's had
that.
on like this like Hawaiian shirt looking thing. It may just be color. It just made to be the colors, but it looked like a Hawaiian shirt to me. But
Oh, I gotta, yeah,
but
I gotta watch
and
her.
he was just like he had his cup. He was just like talking.
Mm-hmm.
And she was
Right.
barking a little hard out. But I respected her for getting up there and even doing it though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I respect that about her. I respect the fact that she barking and stuff, but now you gotta come outside. You have to be outside. It's like you can't come outside pulling out 40 hustle or eat hard. You gotta
You
get that shit
wild.
wet for like the fuck.
I commented on that too. I told her you got to get outside. You got to be outside to learn the little intricate things about battle rap. You can't just think you about to go there and battle Boogie Blue. Is you stupid? Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, don't
But
work.
now I'm on your ass.
It don't work. It ain't about
But you
rapping.
still not about to battle me tomorrow, baby. You need to, because the thing is, girl, you can't do shit with me right now. You can't do nothing with
Yo,
me. But stand on them tippy toes and bark.
you be
Like,
barking her little heart out. It's crazy. Yo, you funny as hell, bro.
listen.
Barking her little heart. That is crazy. Because she got to come outside, though. You got to learn a little bit. You know what I mean? But I didn't know she had footage out there, so I gotta watch her.
Said, so when he was with whoever wants smoke, Berkio said, so when he was with whoever wants smoke, was there ever combos made to him about pushing the league, or did he let it be known, Telly, that he was there to focus on his own reasons? Because the whole fallout was because Telly had a better vision past the league.
No, the original conversation was we building this league around Telly, Blue, and C's. That was the original conversation from day one. And whatever transpired in between that, I don't know. But me getting hit up by other leagues, Grid City, Verbal Warzone, iBattle. Of course I'm about to go smoke niggas over there. Like, absolutely. My lens was way. I didn't want to just battle in Buffalo. I didn't want to battle in Buffalo the rest of my life. Like, no. Like, I did that. For me, that didn't make sense. For me. And of course I'm going to battle at home, but not every single battle. No, absolutely not. And you're not bringing nobody here for me. So,
Well, it's like,
no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
like you said, you this can't feel like a dictatorship or slavery. Like, we gotta both see benefits from this, because at this point, like, I did, like, granted, it's like, okay, those battles did allow me to progress, but was it worth what I had to go through? Like, even just to get the biggest battle of my career to drop, and then because people don't understand, without promo items, people lose interest all the time. So unless like those just diehard fans or those that's really, really invested, that's why promo items matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get a 30-second clip. Like, I understand, don't violate. Like, you know what I'm saying, don't violate. But like, let me get a 30-second clip or something, or a minute clip. If you're saying that I can't do that, provide me one so then I can promote it. So then the buzz is gonna be like, da da da. I can at least, but it's so much placed on the artist, and it's like, at the end of the day, I'm the talent. I produce the talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you give me what I need. Like, we help each other type shit. But then that's why, like, you make yourself to the point where it's like, and this is why I tell everybody, be your own promo. Nobody should have to tell you to promote. Nobody should have to remind you, hey, can you post this?
Exactly.
And that's how you make yourself valuable, because leagues see that. Like, before my battles, I normally like to go out a day or two in advance and either make copies of the flyer or something and walk around where I know that the event is going to be and pass them out. Hey, tomorrow in that building over there, we're going to be, do you know female battle rap? Oh, do you know how many people I got just to come to events just because it's like, females be battle rapping? Like, oh, I really be out here like, I seen Queen of the Ring. Yeah, but she goes hard. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Getting out there with the people, know your fan base. Like I'm saying, know what they want to see. And some people might not come. Not everybody that you talk to gonna want to take a flyer, but that makes you valuable.
That's a Fact. And that's where my mindset was. It was to make myself more valuable. You know what I'm saying? Knowing in my mind, my little, like I told you, my time frame that I had as far as in my brain and how long I wanted to get to it. I wanted to get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was working so hard. You know what I'm saying? And again, me and Gully had conversations of Bar You to Death. Shout out to Bar You to Death. I went over there the first time, met Rex and Mook for the first time. They fuck with me like crazy. I wanted to bring them to whoever wants smoke. That was a conversation between me and Gully. Like, it was like, let's work together, just like you said, but it didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like that. It's crazy.
I understand, and listen, that's a whole nother story. But so what's next for Telly right now?
Oh my God. Listen, what's next for me? Tomorrow, if anybody, I don't know who listening, whoever in the comments right now, tomorrow, Twitter space, Gates of the Garden, go follow Dre Dennis, go follow CeeLo, go follow Rio. It's Twitter space, 8 o'clock tomorrow, myself versus Bill Collector on the Ghost Keeper card. Oh my God, that shit about to be crazy. Crazy.
Oh, that's what I just added to the calendar, right?
Huh? Hmm?
Is that the one that you just shared? I think I added it to the calendar. The 19th?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I just added it to the calendar. Make sure that y'all are in the Ballooniverse, checking the event calendar. If you can't find it, go to featured, and it's always gonna be the last event calendar posted. Okay. So that Telly's event is on there, and Miss Ill, I believe, has 2 events coming up. If it's not this weekend, she has one this weekend and then one next weekend. Sakio is on that card, I believe. If not this weekend, and that's next weekend as well. Fly Guy, Yola, and Nyx is on cards, I believe, the 24th.
Shout out to Grid City.
Shout out to Grid City. Yeah, it's a lot going on at the end of the month. So make sure that y'all are checking out that event calendar. Also, I might be doing the spaces tonight. I got a lot of editing to do. I might not do no spaces tonight. I ain't even gonna lie. No, I might do a spaces tonight, but I might not do no editing tonight. I might say the editing for tomorrow morning, but I'll do the Blue United State.
Okay.
Had it for y'all tomorrow. Yeah, it was a lot that happened this week.
I definitely could not forget the biggest announcement. Of course, Bill.
Let us know.
Shout out the Gates of the Garden, but we are in the Crucible. Casino C's voice. I'm in the Crucible. I'm in the Crucible. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Tone Bro. Salute to the URL. February 25th, Orlando, Florida. That's next week. The Phase 4. Season 4, Phase 1. So shout out to Crack too. Shout out to Tone Bro for picking Upstate. For going with Upstate. Salute to Tone Bro for that, because that's fire. That's fire.
Well, you got anything else that we didn't cover? I feel like we touched on just about everything.
We went from Grid City, verbal war zones. Oh, we never talked about Gates of the Garden. Salute to the Gates. Don Marino.
I forget. That's what I mean. I told you I have a whole folder, but I went over my cousin's house to spend the night, and I think I left it there because I can't find it.
And we never.
But I'm gonna
have that death like twice, 3 times, so we never talked about that. But salute to the Gates. Salute to Dre Dennis. That was definitely a great experience battling Don Marino.
How did that? Wait, let's talk about it. How did you get Don Marino?
How did I get Don Marino? So Don Marino we was booked for Bar You to Death originally. And something happened with Don Marino personally where he had to back out the battle at Bar You to Death. So what happened was after that, maybe a month or 2 go by, and Don hit me up like, yo, what's good? I wanna get my material out the way. I'm trying to battle. I guess he had his deposit from Baz from Bar You to Death, but it never do. So Baz like, just keep the deposit. Y'all still gonna battle. Something happened with Baz and a card that he was having that Don Marino, we was gonna be booked for that card, but Don Marino couldn't show up. So I'm like, man, I want to battle. I want to get this material out. So he was like, well, shit, let's do it at the Gates. I'm already a gatekeeper. I fuck with Dre Dennis. Reach out to Dre. I was already in contact with Dre. He was like, well, shit, reach out to him. Let's do it on the Gates. I said, well, if Bass cool with that, everybody to death, let's do it at the gates. And reached out to Dre. No deposits needed to be made because he was already paid for Barry to Death. He just needed to show up at Gates of the Garden. As long as they had my shit, we good. We good. And that's how that happened. That was
so you had Gates of the Garden before, I'll say, yeah, Gates of the Garden before Dre Dennis?
I was in talks with Dre as far as on the gates. I was I was already in talks with him. I wanted to battle him, actually. He gave me some prices. I said, God damn, my nigga. All right, hold on.
hold on.
But no, you can get a mid-tier for a certain price. I'm like, I mean, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? So we was already in talks already before this Don Marino thing. It just happened the way it happened. He was already at Gates of the Garden and just was like, well, fuck it, let's do it over there. I said, hell yeah. I love that platform anyway. Absolutely.
So what do you feel like it is an investment? Like, so when you reach out to battlers and they're like, hey, well, listen, you got to pay me. Do you feel like it's worth paying for them to battle you, or waiting for the league to invest in it?
I mean, I know you have to invest in yourself. You have to. Like, I tell artists that, I tell the youngins that you have to invest in yourself. You have to. That little whatever they want, that stack, that 1,500, that show off battle meant a lot to me, and it really catapulted me to, you know, that was my leg to stand on. You know what I'm saying? I battled a name. You know what I'm saying? I beat a name. Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? So yes, you have to. Absolutely, you better invest in yourself. You have to. You have to. So I think you, as the artist, you have to, and then on the other end, as far as the league owners, and I know some league owners out there that shout out to Bass from Barry to Death. That's one for me. Like, he loves the artist. He's for the artist first.
That's how I feel about Steams. Like, Steams is really my bro because, like, he really give a fuck about us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never made me feel like weird. He ain't never anything. Like, even talking to Prezi and them, he'd be like, no, yo, like, we want y'all to make sure that y'all doing good. Even Henny, me and Black Henny get into it all the time because, like, you know, he be on shit sometimes. But you know, they care. They like, no, we want y'all to be able to stand on your own, like, really rap. And that was, you know, that's always been a big thing for me. Like, I'm not fucking you niggas to get no plates. I'm not none of that. Like, period. Like, so like it's a good feeling when you know that you and the league owner or you and the business owner are on the same page and y'all got the same goal.
Facts. There's so many out there. Shout out to Dre Dennis for giving me this opportunity. Like, this was a surprise for me. This nigga added me to a whole conglomerate of Gates of the Garden legends. Like, and this is how this came about. So I'm like, this is crazy right here. This is fire to me. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Definitely blessed right now. Facts.
Well, Telly, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Listen, man, Facebook, Telly Cole, Instagram, 716 Telly. Twitter is also Telly Cole. You can find me on YouTube. Battles Crazy. If you dig a little deep, pause into YouTube, you can find some music. You know what I'm saying? I'm back on that.
Crazy.
I got the feature with Dub Deuces, Who Am I? On iTunes and Apple Music, on Spotify, all that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be putting that out there sometimes on my reels and shit. So yeah, so that's how you can find me. And you can find me outside because I'm outside. Outside.
Well, y'all heard it here first, or second, or third. Who cares? On Out of the Blue. It's your girl, Blue. Thanks for tuning in with me, y'all. Bye.
Big Buffalo. Cheap Code. Yeah.